What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content. Yeah, you was talking about people busting your ass. Who bust your ass first in the league?
Man, there's a lot of people, man. Let's get into this, bro. So my first year, it was more so in practice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, Mo Williams, Delonte West, that type of situation, Anthony Parker. And you're like, all right, I see why these guys are pros.
Mm-hmm.
You see why KD's KD, James Harden, even a young, it's like, all right, I see why they draft him early.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's gonna be a young star.
Yeah.
I seen Kyrie grow to where he's at, even though he's younger than me. But my first couple of years of like just getting torched, it'd be different type of people.
Yeah.
Like a Jason Terry.
Yeah.
Like just chasing his ass around. He's fast as shit.
Yeah.
And people like to compare, Ja and D Rose or like certain people to D Rose, but there's nobody like that right there when he was in his prime. You know what I'm saying? He had Booz setting screens, Joe Kim setting screens, these big guys, and he's like a running back, running around off these screens, and he's little.
Yeah.
And the next he's just jumping up with the trees. He's at the top of the square, and you're like, oh shit. Like he's up there with Timmy. Well, where the fuck did that come from? He was just fast, explosive. And it's guys like that. I'm just like, yeah, it's gonna be a long night. But even certain guys had to chase. When I had to chase JJ, and when you're a player, people don't understand this. You're not only competing against the other team. You're competing against the guys that are trying to take your minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You're competing against not your coach. You're not competing against your coach, but you're trying to keep your coach happy. Like there's so many things that you're fighting. You're trying to keep your family happy by showing that you could do this, trying to keep yourself happy, trying to keep your coach happy by staying in this. You're saying you're competing against that guy. So it's like, shit, there's so many factors that are coming into play when you're playing a game. It's like, shit, I gotta make sure Pop is happy, but I also gotta kind of do my thing. But I also gotta compete against this guy. You don't have time to talk shit really when you're out there. You're thinking about, I gotta remember the plays. I gotta bust this guy's ass. I gotta make sure I'm doing this for Tony. I gotta make sure Pop knows what I'm saying. Like I have to do so many things. That it said that it's pulling you different ways when you're in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just hard to focus. And you're just like, damn. And in certain nights, you're going to get somebody where it's like, not as a mismatch, but it's a matchup that you're just not really ready for.
Yeah.
And you kind of sleep on them. You're like, damn, I didn't know this guy could do this.
Yeah. And
but when you first get out there, you're like, all right, no, this is why this guy's a pro.
Yep.
This is why he is, and why he's getting minutes, and why I'm not.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Shout out to Prize Picks, our official presenting partner of Run Your Race. Prize Picks is the daily fantasy sports game that everyone is playing.
This is how easy it is. Head over to Prize Picks and download the app. I can make my picks and submit my entries in less than 60 seconds. You pick between 2 to 6 players, and this is a skill-based fantasy game. You only play against the Prize Picks projections. It's simple. You pick either more or less.
And AJ didn't even mention, you can make 25 times the money using Prize Picks.
Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. That means if you spend $20, they'll match $20. If you spend $100, they'll match $100.
And y'all already know who I'm rocking with. I'm rocking with my boy Lamar Jackson and OBJ. And I'm picking more for everything. And guess what, everybody? They don't just have NFL. They got MLB. They got college football and many other sports.
Go to prizepicks.com/race and use code RACE for a first deposit match up to $100.